Chief Alan Brunacini is a fire service icon. Um, he has been credited with developing the concept of fire service leadership and fire service customer service. Customer service is a very important part of what we do. Make no mistake, we serve the public, and as a public servant, the most important aspect of what we do needs to be leaving a good, memorable experience with the customers that we serve, the public. Because inevitably that's where we get our funding, that's where we get our resources from. But another part of what he's done is develop some concepts about leadership. His customer service guide is probably one of the most well-read books across the fire service. And again, sometimes people think it's a little off the wall. Some people think that, the concepts that he brings out in that book are not achievable in a fire department. And I don't think that he was designing that for us to do everything that's listed in there, but understand the concept that our effect, what we do and how we act and how we carry ourselves in the public speaks to the level of customer service that we provide. And again, we are public servants. Make no mistake. We can think of what we are, we can put on our red capes and run around and think that we're Superman and think that we're heroes. But the reality of today is we are far past 9/11. We are way past the concept of the public that we are heroes. We can see through some of the assignments that you've had to do, whether it was in legal issues or whether in fire department administration, you've seen that we have had some pretty negative issues arise as well. Some pretty bad things happen that firefighters have been involved in. And that detracts from that hero image that people have of us. So when you go around in your duties and you see the people out there, you'll find that we're not viewed quite as the heroes that we think we are. So we want to make sure that our interaction with the public is positive and that we leave a good interaction with them. So one of the other books that Alan Brunacini put out in its terms of leadership is the book called Anatomy and Physiology of Leadership. And in this book, it's again, it provides some cutting edge thoughts that not everybody agrees with, but in here it takes every part of the human anatomy and it assigns a level of leadership to it. And it basically, your brains, your mind, your eyes, your ears. If you're a watcher, are you a listener? In other words, as a leader, do you listen to your people? Are you the person that watches to see how things done before they make decisions and take actions? Are you a thinker? Are you passionate? Do you have passion in your heart for what you do? And then, talks about gut, having that instinct, gut feelings. Do you follow what your gut says? If it's wrong and it feels wrong, do you follow that gut instinct even though everybody else is trying to do it or doing it? So again, he equates the anatomy and physiology of what we do to leadership. In this exercise, what I want to do is I want to take anatomy and physiology and I want to apply it to customer service. Because this way we can look at how do each of the functions of what we have, our eyes, our ears, our bodies, our feet, our stomachs, our heart, how does that apply to how we deal with our customers on a daily basis? So for this discussion assignment, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to pick one or two or maybe three parts of the anatomy and elaborate how you feel you can equate that to customer service. Hearing, listening, seeing, watching, feet doing, hands doing, things like that. Where would you feel you utilize which organs to basically promote customer service for your agency or your department? And then put that in a comment. And again, you're going to be responsible to put that comment online before Tuesday night at 11 p.m. And then you'll be responsible to respond back to 3 of your students' comments by 11 p.m. Saturday night.